Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to learn about some operators in Python. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'll be teaching you the first one. Starts with equal to operator. So let's take input first from the user, because every time we give a number, it doesn't make our code really convenient. So it's very useful to you know make a user input code. Enter first number. Okay, and b equals int. Now why you are providing int? Because we are taking integer type variable. Suppose if you wanted to take float type variables, you'd have to provide float here. If you wanted to take a string type, then you'll provide here str. Similarly, like that. So I'm doing right now we are doing it for integer. So let's continue. The second number. Yeah, and let's compare these two. If let's compare these two. If a is equal to b. Now see, this equal to here means it's comparing a and b. But when you give a equals to b, it means that we are assigning b to a. So similarly, like this, when you are writing int input, your whatever you input here will be assigned to this a. Okay, so so this is for comparison. That's why we are comparing a and b. Okay, if we get a and b equal, then you should say equal. If not, elif elif. It's not else if, it's elif in Python. Elif, you'll have to provide a condition here. If you don't provide, it will throw an error. If a greater than b, let's give a space b, then just remember to give a tab. Okay, because this comes under this, and this print will come under elif. So this is the indentation for Python. a is sorry a is greater, yeah. Else, this will be the last else. This else will belong to this if. Okay, so let's print simply b is greater. Now let's try to run this. I've already made it executable. Yeah, by just enter the first number 78. If I give 65, yeah, a is greater. Let's make it more. Yeah, now it should be better. Let's run this again. Sorry, not this. That. Okay, let's terminate this by typing Control C. Yeah, that's fine. What if I give string variables, string type input? Let's see what happens. Oh, see, it will throw an error saying that file string line 1 in module code is not defined, because you'll have to provide integer type. Okay, that is the reason. Similarly, if you give float, string, whatever you want to give, you can take that type of input and then compare the variables. So this is about equal to operator. Now let's move on to another operator. Let's call op1 dot py. Now the shebang bin python. Yeah, now let's say a is equal to 2, b equals 3. Now I want to store this. I want to store this, the product, not product, let's say, you know how to do, right? The product 2 into 3, I mean sorry, a into b will give you the product. And let's say power, if I want to raise the power, okay, like a to the power b, what should I do? Double star b. Now let's print c and print power. Sorry, save this and change this to executable. Sorry, x p1. Yeah, now let's run this. op1 6 and 8. 2 to the power 3 is c. 2 to the power 3 means 8. And let's say if I want to make c equals, say, let's not c, let's give it p equals p plus c, it should give, let's see what happens. And we print the value of p here. Now let's see what happens. Oh, name p is not defined. Okay, let's make it, let's make it p as empty, having nothing. Okay, now let's try to run this. Wait. Still giving an error. Let's define p as 0. Yeah, now it's working, because what this is doing, like p plus c, that is 0 plus c, that is c's value is 6, so it's printing 6. Now we can write this statement as p plus equals to, p plus equals to, and p is equal to p plus c is same. Okay, let's try to run this. Yeah, see, you're getting the same output, sorry. So this is all about operators. There are many operators you can try on your own. Suppose if I want to, the modulus operator, if a percent 3 is equal to 0, print I want to print anything like done, sorry, and if not, print not done. Okay, now let's try to run this here. Not done, because now what does this do? See, it checks whether like if you divide, no, it will check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So since a is 2, okay, since a is 2, it is not divisible by 3. So this means a percent 3, what modulus returns is the remainder. Like if you divide 3 by 6 by 3, then you'll get the remainder as 0. But in case here, if you divide 2 with 3, you'll get the remainder as 2. So since it's not equal to 0, this statement won't be executed, and hence this this statement will be executed. Suppose if I want to show you, if say b percent 3 is equal to 0, then let's say now done, or not done. Okay, why it's not working? Shit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, now let's print this. Yeah, now since this, you know all about this, why what are they printing, so let's get it here. Since 2 here, 2 a value is 2 and b value is 3, since 2 is not divisible, I mean 2 is not multiple of 3, since it cannot be divided by 3 and give you the remainder as 0, then so this statement will fail to output, and hence the you know you, the this thing will go into this statement elif. Now this will check whether it's divisible by 3 or not. Since 3 is divisible by 3, that means if you divide 3 by 3, you'll get 0 as the remainder. So this statement will get executed and this statement will be printed. Since now done, this is printed. So that's all about modulus operator. And there are many more operators. Let's sorry, not this. I just want to clear this screen. Yeah, okay. Now let's say if this I want to divide, say divide a with b. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it will return you 0 because since this statement is passing, I mean it's correct, so it will divide a by b, that is 2 by 3. So when you divide 2 by 3, you'll get the quotient, that is 3 divided 3 by 2, that is, when you divide 2 by 3, you'll get 0. Okay, the quotient, not the remainder. This will return you the quotient, so 0 will be the quotient. But what if let's I do this double division. Yeah, it's still giving me 0. Okay, this is fine, but let's define another variable here. Suppose say e is equal to 7. Okay, and I want to print, say c divided by a and c divided by a. Okay, so yeah, now let's run this. Yeah, it's giving us 3 3 6 6 8 0. Okay, since yeah, fine. I don't know, it should this should return me as in decimal, and this should return me without any decimal. I don't know why it's happening, since there's some problem with nano. Let's check this out in you know in a online compiler. Sorry, let's copy this and let's run this. See, it's returning in decimal, and here it wasn't. I think it's because of the the shebang which I have given here. It's old, I guess it's Python, only in Python and not in Python 3. See, let's see what happens if I give us Python 3 here, and let's check this out. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, since I did not provide 3 here, considering it as two, or maybe something like that. I don't know. It didn't update itself. So yeah, when you divide this c by a, you should get in decimal. Okay, now let me clear the screen and explain it properly. 3.0, when you divide this, and when you give double slash, it will return without any decimal or float value. It'll straight away return you the integer value. Okay, yeah, so that's all about operators in Python. There are more operators like I have taught you before also, like and, or, and not. This we have done before. Okay, we'll learn about this more in the upcoming lectures. Okay, so don't worry. Whatever doubts you have, you can ask me in the comment section below. I'll help you out. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.